see, Friday, somewhere in between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., my nephew Donald Anton Wingeter, age 41, date of birth July 21st, 1959, living with Donna and Gerald Birchler, rural route, I believe 2 in Sparta, Illinois, is his current residence. He came up here to help me get ready for a yard sale. We were outside. I was standing in the yard. He was sitting beside the trailer. He said it sounded like a firecracker going off. Well, apparently we did not hear a firecracker. It is apparently a gunshot. This was the first one we heard. We heard one single shot. We heard one single shot go off. I was standing underneath the tree, almost directly below where the direction of this gun shot was headed. Apparently it came through the west side window, went straight across the mobile home living room, exiting at this point. Exiting out, traveling this direction towards the tree where I was standing underneath, and I would imagine that there should be a shell somewhere in the neighbor's yard, unless that has also been removed. I was standing there underneath the tree. My nephew, Don Wingeter, nickname Bruiser, was sitting over here by the desk, conveniently out of the way. Is the inside wall of the gunshot exit I previously focused on. As you can see, there is a little bit of a view of the trees on the outer wall of this gunshot exit. And beyond my yard, as you can see, it shot through the trees and could have traveled enough distance to stop in the neighbor's yard. This would be right about the corner of the neighbor's mobile home, which would be that corner there. Right there is my estimate of where that shell would have landed. But this curtain was closed, as you see. The gunshot did penetrate the curtain prior to entering the wall. Perfect match. This gunshot apparently was heading in a slight upward direction, which would have came from the west window coming at a lower angle, traveling upward. I would suspect it probably came from one of these. Here we have 3 gunshot entries. Several markings on the screen behind this window. Some of those could have been, it's very possible someone could have even changed the screen on this window. Another scenario. To only confuse the evidence. I very doubt the window could have been changed, but it's very possible that that screen could have been changed, so therefore you wouldn't be able to tell exactly at what location the shooter would have been standing without thoroughly investigating, as I plan to do. And double check again. Here we have a large bullet hole, very small holes on the outside, so apparently it made a very small hole and it penetrated the screen, bursting into a larger hole. It appears that some of this glass is broken away, either from the gunshot or by human error or human intention. But I would guess this is a dual shot here. This would be 2 shots shot simultaneously from a semi-automatic weapon. It's very possible that none of the BBs found on the floor could even, it's very possible that they weren't even from these gunshots. Which I doubt. And that means the actual shell casings were removed by only one suspect, Donald Anton Wingeter. He was the only person here at the time, besides myself. And I assure you, I did not do it. This gunshot appears to have come from that direction there. Looks as though someone may have stood on the neighbor's porch and fired a semi-automatic weapon into my home. At the time these shots were fired, I was inside the mobile home. I had just left the living room and walked into the kitchen, and I did see someone on the neighbor's porch. I didn't get an identity. I thought I was hearing firecrackers. If I'd have known these were gunshots going off, I would have gotten a make on the person, definitely. The neighbor boy was home. He claims not to have been playing with Dad's guns. Therefore, we have a suspect on the loose. This shot here had to have been fired either from atop one of the other mobile homes down there, or it came from the trees. This is the inside window going directly through the outside window, coming from somewhere over in that location there, somewhere over in there, either from atop one of the mobile homes or from the woods beyond the park.
I think several of those came from that porch right there.
I believe so myself. I did see someone on that porch at the time. I thought I heard fireworks. I was inside the mobile home. I had just left the living room and walked into the kitchen. I heard them go off. I looked out and I seen someone run off the porch. The young boy next door was home. He stated that he was not playing with his dad's weapons.
The boy that I was talking to, or the younger boy?
The young boy, the 11-year-old Stephen. I asked the parents Friday evening after I noticed it if anyone had been playing with BB guns, because I thought these were BB gun shots. These are not BB gun shots. This is more than likely a semi-automatic weapon, because of the sound was bang, 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 bang. It was rapid fire. So it either came from that porch over there or from the woods.